Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to read on the elder Trump children, since there's a lot going on in their lives right now lately, and it seems a little bit stressful to me. So Don Jr. spoke at the RNC convention, and people wondered if he was high or what was going on there, because his eyes were watery and he just seemed a little out of it, and I don't know. So people wondered about that. And then Ivanka, well, she learned that her aunt was talking a little trash about her, because we have tapes released by Mary Trump, the niece, about both Donald Trump and the other kids, and the kids, saying that Ivanka was a little Donald, a mini Donald. And then Eric has been asked to testify on behalf of Trump.org by, I believe, Letitia James, or is it the Manhattan District? I don't know which, but he's pleading the fifth right now. So there's stress in Trump world. So let's see, and Kushner world. So let's see, well, let's look at Don Jr., see what he's looking like lately. All right, we have the Three of Wands. Well, he is waiting for his ship to come in. So he is, yeah, this is what he does for his father, because he is the heir apparent in some ways. They all are, but yes. Okay, that's what his focus is. The world, success, that's the challenge. He just wants to pull this off. They need a win to keep everybody out of trouble, and he knows that. Underneath is the Two of Wands. Yeah, there are a couple of main issues, main jobs that he juggles. Again, we don't see his kids here yet. Behind, we have rising political energy. We have Joe Biden, probably, King of Wands. So he's really worried about Joe Biden's poll numbers. He's just really focused on, we have to win this election. Above it all, we have the sun. Yeah. So I think also, by the way, I do think he is happy with Guilfoyle. I think that she does pump him up, like we saw in her crazy speech. And it is helping him right now. I don't get the sense, you guys, as I feel his energy, that he is like way out of control. I don't know if he was using something that night, but it doesn't feel like chaotic, out of control energy. It feels very, well, not exactly focused either, but it feels very determined, you know, and obsessive almost. We have to win this election. Immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. So there will be an event at the White House that he will appear at. Root of the matter, Six of Swords. See, he's learning a lot of lessons. And this is a slow boat, very gradual. Home environment, Three of Coins. Building, consulting with attorneys, all that. Where I still don't see his kids anywhere. He's not involved with them enough. But hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Cups. So he's hoping that things are all right with his family. That he's, you know, does he worry? I don't think he worries a lot about giving him a lot of time. But I think he does occasionally feel like, oh, you know, they went through the divorce, and he probably doesn't see his kids nearly enough. All right. Justice at the outcome. Okay. And clarifier, the Chariot. We have two Sphinxes, we have two scales, and the Seven of Swords. We've got a scheme. But Justice is like hanging over him, that means. And the Chariot, like, he's going to be pulled forward. They're going to be pulled forward to the election with both horses in the brace. And it looks very much like he doesn't know who's going to win. It looks like it's up in the air. And he is not at all reassured. So these are some stressful months for him. Of course they would be. because he knows that he goes to jail. He knows that he probably is prosecuted if his dad doesn't win. He knows that if we have anybody other than Bill Barr in charge of the Justice Department. So he's very focused, though, very focused on all of that. He's not family focused, just kind of hoping all that's okay. Yep. How's he getting along with his father? It doesn't matter. Knight of Wands, it doesn't matter. We got to keep the investigations halted. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Nothing matters. He's very obsessive about that right now. What about Eric, who is also in trouble here and has been subpoenaed? What about him? Okay. Heart of the matter is the Emperor. The Emperor? Take charge kind of energy. Challenge is the Knight of Swords. He is trying to plan. He is trying to plan halfway through. His plan is not complete. He's trying to charge forward with a plan. He is trying to have this take charge energy with that Emperor. He is, yeah. Actually, people from the outside would think he's sure that he knows it's going to be okay, but he's not. Underneath it all, we have the Six of Coins. Oh, he's wondering, who can I pay off? Seriously. Who can I ask a favor from? Who can I influence? Past is Ten of Swords. Devastating. It's devastating news to get that subpoena, though. Devastating. He never thought it would happen. He never thought that that was going to come through, because Bill Barr's in charge, right? Wow. So that was devastating. Above it all, we have the Temperance Angel. Okay, he's hoping to drag this thing out. Drag it out. Make it gradual. Take every little step he can to buy himself time. Okay. Immediate future. Five of Coins. Shut out in the cold. Oh, there's some financial issues. That's right. Wasn't there a hotel in Vancouver that shut down, a Trump hotel? There are financial issues. Serious. Okay, so let me clarify that one. We have the King of Coins, where he is going to Dad and saying that we need more funding for this. Can you pull some strings? Can you get some funding? So they are right now, I think the cards say they're planning to get funding under the table or sneaky like, or through campaign donations, or some way laundering it. Yeah. Rid of the matter. Judgment card. A decision is made. Or judgment falls. Let me clarify that one. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, a decision is made. So that is him cutting something away. Like, I'm taking a victory. That's it. I'm cutting something away. I feel like that is financially, that is with Trump.org, that is, he feels like there's been a solution. I don't think there has. Home environment, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, well, he's got 2 kids, right? Things are all right with his kids. Hopes and fears, we have the King of Swords. Yeah, he fears investigation, that is for sure. And truth coming out. Outcome, Four of Swords. Retreat. He is just going to try to retreat into the background as much as he can. Drag out the whole, no, I am not testifying. Maybe that's the Five of Swords. No, I am not testifying. I am taking the 5th. That's that. Clarifier, though. Nope. Wheel of Fortune. It's a new era. It's a new era for his family. He can't run away from the truth. And the High Priestess, there are lots of deep mysteries when it comes to Eric. Eric knows a lot more than people think he does. And he's been way more involved and more integral to the troubles, the unethical behavior, the illegal behavior than people know, than people figure. All right. Well, what about Ivanka? First of all, how is she doing regarding what's come out from her aunt? The nine of wands, but then we got the 9 of coins. So 9 of wands is, yes, that was another thing. Yeah, what next? Oh my gosh, guarded. She's thinking more is going to come out about, she's very worried about what comes out next, because apparently there are 15 hours of audio. That she's quite guarded about that, worried about that, embattled. But then there's the 9 of coins. Like, she can still enjoy a party and enjoy her luxuries and reassure herself that, she just is part of the social elite, connected with so many very moneyed families now. Okay. Heart of the matter for her is the Ace of Wands. So opportunity is coming through, and opportunity. Knight of Cups. Okay, so that is to, that's the challenge. So that is to do something that helps her reputation, reframe this in such a way that it makes her look good, be manipulative. Underneath it all, we have the Ace of Cups. So that was quite emotional, I think. Past is the Ace of Swords. Wow. Look at all these things coming in for her, though. So Ace of Swords. Interesting. So Spirit is bringing to her opportunities and help with emotional material. So I wonder what Spirit wants from her. Well, not from her. What does Spirit want for her for this next stage in her development? Truth, a lot of times, tempting her to speak truth. Above it all, we have the Hermit. She wants to lay low. She is feeling kind of isolated, like, okay, sure, I have all these connections, but there's very few people I trust. She is feeling very isolated. Even I feel a little paranoid. Like, I feel that, like her dad has such paranoia, but I feel like she does too. She's growing in that. And then the 10 of Wands. It's hard to say, is it paranoia when you really have upset so many people? But 10 of Wands in the immediate future, overburdened. She is trying to do 100 things to improve her image and help her father win. But really, I feel like it's a lot more about improving her image. I don't feel this. Don Jr. is more interested in helping the campaign. So maybe she is like a mini Donald, pretty self-centered. Root of the matter, Tower. This has been a Tower. This she does not like. Knight of Wands for the home environment. She is relying on others to hold up investigations. She's relying on, there's not a lot of really useful things she's doing, actually, to tell you the truth, for her father. So she maybe is a lot more like Donald than anybody would have thought. Just the appearance, the figurehead, enjoying the parties, enjoying the hobnobbing. Yeah. Hopes and fears, 8 of Wands. She sure hopes this 10 of Wands. She hopes all these goals she has go forward as planned. She's worried about the coronavirus in disrupting what she has planned. Okay. Outcome is the Page of Swords. Look for her to say something pretty stupid in the future here, not too far off. Or tweet something pretty stupid. So we have the Queen of Cups. Something with Russia. And we have, although that could be, oh, sometimes the Page of Swords is that inside information like audio, like from a spy, like that. There could be some things coming out that she does not get along with Melania, that Marianne Trump Barry says. Another clarifier, King of Cups. But there is the King of Cups, and maybe this is about Russia too. There's something about Russia that's discussed as well with Ivanka and Russia. So, yeah, maybe she says something about Russia as well. But I do feel like she says something about Melania too here, and it comes out. Well, interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I don't see any of them. Oh, and then we have the 5 of coins for her too, feeling shut out. Yeah, so she's aware of the financial issues in her father's holdings as well. Yep, but the Magician will manipulate. We won't, make that seem like anything. Her father can always come up with some more money from some mysterious source, so she's not too terribly worried about it. All right, well, that's what I got. All right, and we just wish for them what Spirit wants for them. There we go. And we know it's always the right thing, and it feels like the right thing when Spirit wants it for them. Okay, you all take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.